Are you sick and tired of putting hours in drifting on Assetto Corsa? Do you feel like you're not getting anywhere? Are you sick of watching your boys do sick door-to-door tandems and you not being involved? Are you sick of spinning out, straightening up? I'm going to give you 5 tips and tricks today that's going to help you in real life and drifting on Assetto Corsa. Hi, my name's Chance Crooks. I'm a Formula Drift Pro Spec driver. I've been driving for 10 plus years. I've driven with some of the best drivers in the country. And today, we're going to show you how to drift like a pro. Let's go. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to tell you about Assetto Corsa is I keep my wheel at 100 force feedback, and then I adjust to each car in game. So what I do is come down here. We're at 69. That's all we need. It's great. That's the first trick. Okay, but this is the real trick now. The first drifting tip and trick right now is controlled donuts. Anytime we get a newcomer to come to one of our drift events, we get them on a skid pad or an open spot where you really can't hit nothing. And we start them out with first and second gear donuts. This is going to help with car control, the steering, all that sorts of stuff. So what we're going to do is go into first gear. We're going to pull up to the line. We're going to probably pull, have our tail to where we want to mark something in the middle so we can go around that. And we want to try to put tires on tires all the way around, right? So what we're going to do is turn the wheel, quarter, half turn or whatever. You're going to pull the clutch in. You're going to let go, hit gas and let go of the clutch. And you're going to sit here and you're going to try to keep these controlled donuts. And first gear is going to be a lot easier than second. You're going to keep it real tight. Just keep turning in. And you just want to keep working this. You should be able to do this until you be able to get dizzy or until you feel like you got it down, right? So just keep turning in, keep hitting the gas. Ba-da-da-da-da. So you want to do something like this. Jesus, first gear. All right, and second gear donuts are going to be a little bit harder. You're going to want to come with a little bit of momentum. You don't need much. And we're going to do the same thing. This one might seem a little bit harder to you guys. You're going a little bit faster, circles a little bit more, bigger. But this is going to really help out your control. And that's it. So practice this until you feel like you're getting it down every single time. Tip and trick number 2, initiation. So we're going to work on clutch kick today. There's a lot of other initiations, but we're going to work on clutch kick right now. It's one of the more basic ones. A lot of people understand it. So what you're going to do is, so if you look down here on the left-hand side of the screen, you're going to see the blue is my clutch, green is my gas, and red is my brakes. So what we do, what is a clutch kick? A clutch kick is when you put the clutch in, so you're essentially at neutral. You're going to hit the gas, and you're going to drop the clutch. And that's going to start the initiation, and which is going to get your tires spinning and into a drift. So how do we clutch kick into a corner? It's all 3 steps at once. So it's clutch, gas, turn in, dump the clutch. So let's try it here and let's see what's going on. It doesn't matter if you're going to spin out a couple times, anything like that. You just want to come in, just nice and steady, and then turn the wheel, clutch kick. So let's do that again. And this might take a little bit to get the timing down. And you don't need to like go super hard into the corner with angle and stuff like that. You just want to initiate to the right, and as the car comes out, your wheel is going to want to turn left. And then you just kind of keep on the drift like that. So what we're going to do is come in, clutch in, gas, turn the wheel. Let go of the clutch. just gonna keep kind of ripping around. There we go. And I mean, right now we're in the stock drift car Supra from AC, and the stock drifting, the stock drift track. So again, what we're gonna do is we're gonna come in. It's gonna go clutch, gas, turn, let go of clutch. Okay. So we come in. Just like that. Tip number 3 is going to be hand placement. So I see a lot of guys when they first start drifting or have been drifting for a while, they're all over the place. They're grabbing the wheel over here, other elbows, they're getting stuck in the wheel. They're like this, you know, they'll initiate and they do. You ever seen anyone do this? They'd be like twisting their arm, trying to break. They're trying to arm bar themselves. You know, it's not. This one right here is one of the biggest things I see from people is they just hand over hand. They're ripping around. Now this is gonna sound corny, but the less you do, the more you're gonna do. I know how it goes. Ah, chance, da 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 da. No, like seriously, like it's just like driving like when you take your road test. I drift pretty much 9 and 3, and then we go. So what we do, we come into a corner, clutch kick. This can be with anything. You can do manjis with this. You don't need to move your hands. There is time where you have to go like this, but it's one-handed. You don't two-hand it. You know, there is some times where you have to reach over, but your hand needs to drop down. You never want to be in a position where you're just hand over hand. You know, you don't want to be in that position. So like this is one of the most important tips and tricks I can do to become a better driver. You don't want two hands on the e-brake. You don't want to throw it around, wave it around, do the YMCA. You don't want to do none of that. You want to just come in. You want to stay really collective. Clutch kick. And that's it. That's all you want to do. Tip and trick number 4. Momentum. So I see a lot of new drivers going into a corner. Let's just say the corner takes roughly about 40 miles an hour to do the corner, right? I see a lot of drivers, they come in, you know, let's just try to do like a corner at like 20. I'm going to try to exaggerate this cuz I'm not too good at this, but you don't want to. I see a lot of people that they just come in really, really slow, and then they clutch kick, and they do this. Does it sound familiar? Have you guys seen people do this? And then they come like this again, and they go like this again. And it's really, you know, they're all over the place. Like, momentum is probably one of the biggest and best tools to become a better drifter. Is a lot of corners you won't be able to do without momentum. I don't care if you have 1,000 horsepower, you're not going to power through some of these corners. And what happens is when you have no momentum and you clutch kick, it wants to do, in that sense, like just like a snap 180. Because like there's nothing pushing the car. You don't have momentum pulling you through the corner. All it wants to do is sit here, and it's going to rotate around the front of those wheels because the wheels aren't going fast enough to keep the momentum going through the corner. Having momentum through this corner is going to really help you be able to get on and off the gas. It's not going to be like on the gas constantly. It's going to help set lines. It's going to be easier to get through any corner you want with momentum. So make sure when you're drifting, you know, go ahead. I mean, we're in a game right now. So if you want to go 100 miles an hour into this little ass corner and then just see what happens, like, there's nothing wrong without spinning out and straightening up and trying. So like it's all about putting the time in and practicing these techniques, and it's gonna get you to become a better driver. You just really, a lot of people, I feel like, don't see this until it's later, bro. If we can get you guys on it right away, it's gonna help you a lot. And I think this is a really big one. A lot of people skip this step. I feel like momentum is huge, you know. So we'll come in, clutch kick. When you have this momentum, you don't have to be on the gas constantly. You can actually feather and get on and off the gas and adjust your line and all that stuff. So step 5. Step 5, practice. Practice step 1, 2, 3, and 4. These are going to make your driving so much better. It's going to make your driving come together a lot faster. Like I said, they're even in real life, IRL. Going to the track, practice these. You don't have to just, you're sick of doing these donuts. Well, if you got the donuts down, then do your controlled donuts, but then do it with hand controls. Okay, you got the hand controls and the donuts down, then do hand controls, donuts, and momentum. Try doing a wider donut in second gear, or a wider donut in third gear. All these steps are gonna help you become a better driver faster. The faster we can get you ripping door to door with the homies, the better it's gonna be. Well, I hope you liked the video. That's it for our drifting technique tips and tricks. We'll be doing 2 other videos after this, advanced drifting techniques and tandem drifting techniques. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button to see the other videos. Also, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday on Twitch, One Chance 22. We do Assetto Corsa, FPSs, and MMOs. Really like you to join us. And in the comments, what of these techniques helped you the most? If any other techniques helped you, share them. I'd love to hear about it. Hey guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace.